What's up guys, and welcome back to another Gmod showcase video. This video I'm going to be showcasing a pretty awesome weapon pack, and that is the TFA Wonder Weapons. Now, some of these weapons are not included in this pack. There's like I think 1 and 2 weapons that come in a separate pack. So to prove that I'm not lying to you, as you can see, I have the original pack, the Call of Duty Zombie Wonder Weapons. This is the original. And this is the second one that I have. That has, I think, 1 or 2 more weapons in the pack, which is pretty cool. So first, the weapon, you have the 3179 JGB215. So we got this thing. That's the right click for you. This is the run animation. And as you can see, okay, none of the combine spotted me yet, but this is an example. If I can shoot. As you can see, it makes the combine very small. It doesn't kill them, but it makes them small, which is kind of cool. Then I got this weapon, the Acid Gat. It's pretty much like the same as this one, but this one just shoots. This one has a burst, and it looks a little bit different. If I can hold up, I might have to get inside over here. But okay, this is a perfect test right here. Okay. See, okay, so it shoots like those little things on the ground, these little things, and these blow up over time, and they do poison damage and damage. It's pretty cool. Then we got the Blundergat, this weapon. You can see I just killed all of them. So this thing has 4 bullets and it shoots only once. You can kill multiple that are coming in. And then we got the Paralyzer. This thing doesn't have infinite ammo. Oh, in a way it does, because it does recharge by itself. But look at this weapon. This weapon's kind of cool. It also has an animation on, like, it also has like the code animation, which is pretty cool, for like a suitcase. And this one just vaporizes the enemies with no issue whatsoever. It's pretty cool. That's a weapon animation. And you got the ray gun, this thing. As you can see, pretty cool. Then we got the ray gun Mark II from the mod I did earlier today. But this one's an actual burst. I cannot spam this one more. I can spam this with the mouse, but it's not gonna become an automatic weapon. But it's pretty much a burst. Pretty cool. There's a reload animation for it. There's some cool smoke effects as well. I didn't think it has any damage. The Scavenger. Now this sniper looks pretty cool, but also this thing has bullets that attach to any surface and they can also blow up. As you can see, I can just throw one right there. You can also shoot the enemies. It doesn't kill the enemies when you shoot them. Sliquifier, this thing. This thing, you just shoot goo on the ground. Let me just go over here. You're gonna shoot goo everywhere. This thing pretty much does damage to you over time. It does slip, like you can slip on it, but it does damage to the combine, I think. Yeah, as you can see, it does kill them over time. There's a reload animation. Pretty cool. Then we got the Staff of Fire. This thing. That's left click. It has a pretty huge spread. There's a reload animation for it. It's pretty cool. Then we got the Staff of Ice. This one is different. This one just kind of freezes the enemy and kills them. Okay, I cannot shoot through the walls, unfortunately. So this thing looks pretty cool, as you can see. That's how it shoots. That's pretty huge range. So there's a reload animation. It's pretty cool. Then we got the Staff of... oh, that's the... oops. There's the lightning one. Which this one just shoots lightning balls at it. Which is pretty cool. So let's try this one out. You can spam it if you want. It kills all the enemies in one hit. There's a reload. And then we got the last one, which is the Staff of Wind. Oh my gosh, yeah, this one is insane. This one just blows the enemies in the direction that you're looking at. You see, this one just instantly kills all the enemies and just blows them back. That is such a cool thing. There's a reload. And then we got the Trustoni Aeronautics Model 23. I don't know what this is. This is pretty much an engine. So if you get close to enemies, you have to be extremely close. Yeah, you can kill the enemy then, so which is pretty cool. It does have any reload animation. This thing has an overheating gauge, so what that means is if you have the weapon running for too long, it's gonna overheat. And then after that, the weapon overheats. It goes on fire. It drops from your hands and it explodes. So you want to be really careful with it. You can obviously get a new one, but you want to be careful with it. The thunder gun. Now I'm gonna need a huge amount of enemies for this one. Let me just go outside. Let's go over here. I'm gonna need a huge amount of enemies. And this weapon is just like the last one, but you only get 2 shots with it, and this is a lot stronger. As you can see, it just killed most of those combines right there. And then we got the VR11. VR be like. This thing is weird. Okay, no, this thing is actually kind of cool. So this thing, if you fire like, you have 3 shots, and if you fire this at anyone, they turn into a person, and then they blow up and they leave a little bit of gore behind. It's pretty cool. I think it also does damage around the other enemies. Oh, I might have crashed my game. 2 more weapons to go with. We got this one, the Winter's Howl. I don't even know how many bullets this thing has. It has about 6 bullets. This is the zoo. So it's like an ice weapon. There's combines in here, but they're so dumb. Okay, so it freezes the enemy. Does have such a big range. Oh, when they die. Interesting. There's also the right click. I didn't. Yeah, this just. Like, what's the weapon I can use? Let's use the ray gun. Oh, I can just break the windows like that. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, let's get the Wonderwaft, the DG2, this thing. So, okay, this weapon's pretty cool, so let's get all these guys grouped up. If you shoot 1 bullet, this thing is made of electricity, so all the electricity gets to go to the other enemies as well. Like, I forgot how you say it, but pretty much just does that effect. I forgot the name of it, I can't think of it, but it's pretty cool. You can also spam it like crazy if you want, but ain't gonna really do much. And the last weapon is a Zap Gun Dual Weld. This thing is a little bit more cool. So yeah, okay, this one is a little bit more different. So this left click, this right click, this. Okay, I need to reload. So there's the reload animation for both of them. For some reason, oh, I was about to say something moved me forward. You can also shoot both of them at the same time, make like a very super fast gun with it.